Hello and welcome to Kerbal Space Program 2, where the latest challenge is the Starship. The Starship, yeah, doing stuff with the Starship, and I'm looking at the SpaceX website, and the height of the Starship is 50 meters. I've come close with 49.49 with the KSP parts. But I'm starting to think that the KSP is not exact. Well, look at this. The Starship has 3 Raptor engines. I have like 21. Something's off. But anyway, the diameter is 9 meters. I'm at 11.16. I can't do anything about that unless it's counting the wings. I don't know the diameter of the fuel tanks for an extra large in KSP2. The propellant capacity is 1,200 tons. So I had to pack this thing full of fuel. Where are we? Fuel tanks. Okay, so I have 8 extra large 128 ton methalox tanks, and that is 1,024 tons of propellant. So I needed to add one 256 ton methalox tank to reach the propellant capacity of the actual Starship. And if you can look real closely, I shoved them at the very bottom, because any higher, the whole thing just bugs out. I don't know how they shoved that much fuel into the Starship with 50 meters of height. So yeah, so we do have a payload availability along with a payload in the. So let's launch this sucker, because this is the closest thing that we're ever going to get to a Starship. We're doing the hover test today. The hover test at 10,000 meters or 10 kilometers into the Kerbal sky. So we're here with Bill Kerman, and let's go ahead and ignite the engines, but slowly get us off the ground. And I guess I mean 100%. We could actually watch this launch if we go to the van. Look at it go. Oh, it's so cool. It's starting to get away from us, though. Maybe we should get to it and start flying it, because we're actually trying to do the 10,000 meter hover. Oh yeah, I'm here with Bill Kerman. We're here launching a Starship rocket today. It's got a small payload for testing purposes only. And we're going to try to reach 10,000 meters and do a hover. All right. We've reached 1,000 meters. I've lost all sound. I've lost all sound going from the VAB to the rocket. I almost kind of want to relaunch. we're adjusting the engines. We could actually pause this to get the engines back, I think. Pause. Real quick, save. Quick load. This might reload the sound. I believe it did. Okay, there we go. So we're back here with sound. Let's keep it at around 100 meters per second while we climb to 10,000 meters for the hover test. The amount of engines it took to lift this thing off the ground, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to lift this off the ground with the booster. Like, there must be a scale that KSP uses to the real world that I am unaware of, and it would be nice to know that scale to get close to the Starship. Because doing the actual Starship with the height and the cargo bay area is ridiculous. It's on the I know I'm not showing it, but it's on the SpaceX website how big the Starship is. So we're closing in on 9,000 here meters. We're gonna slow it down just a little bit so we don't overachieve. Still got plenty of fuel to conduct the hover test. Coming close on 10,000 meters. Slowing it down just a little bit more. $10,000 meters achieved. Alright, time to hover as close as we can to 0 meters per second. And 10,000 meters. I actually can't remember how long. I just watched the Starship video, hover video to it. I can't remember how long they actually hovered with, but we got plenty of fuel to keep this going for a little bit longer. Doing the 10,000 meter hover with the Starship prototype. With the 50 meter height and 1,200 fuel. Oh, something happened. I misclicked. Okay, that's not crazy here. Hold on. Keep it together. We got plenty of fuel to keep it up. Keep up the hover. Look at this. Beautiful. 10,043 meters. Bill Kerman's loving this. He's loving it. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on flattening us out a little bit to conduct our landing. Now, the problem with my prototype and the actual Starship prototype is that this thing don't don't let me, this thing don't let me go flat. Coming in on a landing here, we're gonna have to slow us down. I don't really want to land on the helicopter pad, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I don't think I will be able to. It's really too heavy of a vehicle to turn. I was close. I couldn't get closer. I turned the gimbal off of a lot of it because the gimbal ruins the craft. Oh, we're not gonna have a good landing at all. Nope. We're gonna have to figure out what to do here. I don't know. I didn't expect to run into the VAB. If only there we go. We're good now. We're getting lighter, so I don't need as much thrust. Success. That's a beautiful Starship right there.